Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited about this video today. If you're following me on Instagram, I told you I was coming to you with this tutorial. So yeah, here it is. We will start right away. So you know this hairstyle is inspired by Yemi Alade, and not just Yemi Alade, even Rihanna, you know, our superstar, the Fenty Beauty, she actually did this hairstyle for a Vogue coverage. This hairstyle actually is of African origin. And when Rihanna did this hairstyle for a British Vogue coverage, it was said Rihanna rocks a classic African hairstyle for Vogue. Well, just watch through till the end. You will see the beauty of how you can acquire this hairstyle, and you can have this in different shapes, in different forms, you know, in whatever way you want, the way you want it to look on your face. Yeah, towards the end of this video, I will show you pictures of different stars that you might probably know, and show you how they had these hairstyles and where they carried it to, like where they wore these hairstyles to, and everything. You will see how beautiful this hairstyle is. So without talking too much, let's just go. I will explain to you how I obtained this. What I'm just doing now is trying to put my hair into sections, because I have a vision of how I want this hairstyle to look on my face. So I'm trying to figure out the best way I can part my hair so that I can obtain this vision I have in my head. So we have this side of my hair parted. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Every hairstylist will tell you the hardest part in every hairstyle you do is always to part your hair. Like, to section someone's hair, it's less difficult. So when you're doing it on your own head by yourself, that's so tough, because you're not able to actually see your head when you're parting it properly. You know, even using a mirror is not 100% as when using your eyes directly on a surface. So, well, you understand what I mean. So I'm trying my best to part these lines straight, you know, in the best way that I can. So, you know, when you always want to start drawing, you do a kind of a rough sketch, right? That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm just trying to do a rough sketch of parting, first of all. So when you start doing the style, you now try to straighten up the lines perfectly. But right now, I'm doing the sketching. I'm sketching it out first. So, so I've tried all my possible best to sketch my hair in 6 rough, similar sections. Yeah, when I put my hair in sections like that, it gives me more direction, so it's more elaborate and easy to manipulate my hair, and you know exactly what you're doing. The next thing will be to braid my hair. I will be separating each of these sections into 3, so I will make sure I make 3 equal halves. I will be using the Clear Eyes Extra Hold Gel in order to straighten up the lines that I have already parted, like to make it look much more perfect, you know. And I'm using my brush to really hold that super slick down. You really want this style to look professional, so you really want to do as much as you can to really make it look good. Yeah, so I'm separating this now into 3 equal halves in order to braid it down. I really want this style to come out as if it was done by a professional. So I am using my brush whenever I think I need to really make it look perfect, you know. So I'll just go right ahead and braid it down. You know how to braid, so it's not a new thing to you. Of course that I suppose so. Everybody knows how to braid, of course, right? Yeah, so look how sleeky this looks, you know. I feel good when what I'm doing gives me good results. You know what I mean? Are you seeing how good that looks? So you do the same thing. You use your gel. I don't know, whatever gel works for you, you use it out. So the gel is just to make sure your hair sticks together. You know, this is natural hair. It is kinky. It fluffs out. So you need something to hold it down so it should stick down together and look good. So I just repeat the same process, and I will do that so you can see only on this first section, and I'll do the rest off camera and come back to you with all the other sections braided down. So here we are. ready to go ahead to the next step. So we have altogether 6 sections of 3 braids each. Yeah, so for this hairstyle, we'll be using a kinky afro extension. That's the only thing you need, a kinky afro extension. I ordered mine on Amazon. It's called the Springy Afro Twist Mali hair, and I like this because it is already pre-separated into smaller sections, so it doesn't stick together, and it is 16-inch long. Equally, any kinky afro extension will do. I had to do the try and error off camera first to actually grasp the technique. I've never done this before. I've never seen where it's done. So I wanted to grasp that technique so that I will not be fumbling in front of you on camera. That's why I had to do that one off camera. So now I think I have grasped that, and I will show you, I will explain it to you better. Yeah, of course, we'll be using a crochet. We have to crochet the extension across our hair. When you get the extension across your hair, you leave the shorter section with your braid, and you take the longer section of the extension to tie it around your hair. You're just turning it around, going downwards. You know how to do a butterfly locks, you know how to do African threading, so you're just tying that around and going downwards. And it all depends on how long you want it to be. So I like it at this shorter length from behind, and I try to measure it with the other one I had already done. So when I want to secure this part where I have tied around, I start by making knots. I make some knots with the kinky afro, and these knots form the base of my ball-like shape that I want to obtain at the end of this attachment of this look. So I do this, and this is my base, and it all depends on you. If you want to leave it that way, you leave it that way, but no, I want to give it more shape, more volume. So I want that ball-like shape to really look like a ball at the end. I don't want it to look like knots. So that's why I add another extension at the base to form that real looking round ball-like shape. And I just maneuver around, I just play around with it, and then I try to form that ball-like shape. And I like it this way. It looks more good. For each braid on my hair, I use 2 of the pre-separated kinky afro extension. It gives me that look that I want. I don't want it too big, and I don't want it too tiny. So I'm using 2 of these, and it's just perfect for what I want. And you know how it goes. The shorter part of the extension with your braid, and the longer part you use it to turn around the braid and the extension to form that strand coming downwards. And I don't wrap that around too tight because I want it to be flexible. So yeah, at the end of this strand, you start making your knots to secure that so that it shouldn't unravel. So you make your knots to form the base of the ball, just as I am doing. Very simple, so simple. If you want to leave it that way, you can, but I don't want it this way, so you know how it goes. I add my extension at the end to give it more volume and to form that ball-like shape very well. So you use the upper part to just tie it around the strand coming downwards so that it should really stick together. It shouldn't unravel. We haven't even gone half of this hairstyle done, but I'm already enjoying the results. I'm already enjoying how it looks. I like this. I've come to a realization that the word artist being attributed to hairstylists is really underrated. Like, it's not spoken much about. Yeah, I really understood. Like, I really see how this word so much fits with hairstylists. They are artists. Like, to think about something and do all your possible best to put it into existence, and it looks this beautiful. No, this is artistry. This is art. Yeah, so to all the hairstylists out there, and especially to the ones who are able to do this on their own, on their head, hey, now I must hype you. I have you guys. Yeah, I have you. Yeah, we need to hype ourselves. So in the highest essence of the word artist, that is what you are. You are creative, you are skillful, you are smart, you are everything that an artist is. So always claim that for yourself. claim that for yourself. So in that same light, this hairstyle, I told you, I've never seen where it's done. I just saw the finished product and I said I will try to replicate it. So with the little skill and knowledge that I've acquired in hairstyling, I dived into it, and here I am trying to bring it into existence. Yeah, you're just figuring out how you can bring your imagination into existence. Like this ball, it didn't really look like round the way I wanted, so I had to add a little amount of the extension in order to have that ball-like shape that I want at the end of this hairstyle. So I would say all it takes is to have a sense of beauty. Yeah, you just need to have a sense of beauty, and so that whatever thing you're doing, you're measuring it according to the sense of beauty. Your sense of beauty is the one that can determine if what you're doing is good enough. Yeah. And of course, I know that my sense of beauty can be different from another person's sense of beauty. Yeah, of course. Beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Always remember that. So what I might look at as being beautiful, another person might not look at it as being beautiful. And I will say this is what adds the taste to the beauty of life. The fact that we have these differences, and I will create something that is beautiful to me, and you will create something that is beautiful to you, and we have a variety of so many beautiful things, even if we don't look at it as the same way. Come on! That's what makes life so interesting, this variant spectrum of beauty. So as an artist out there, if people don't understand the beauty that lies behind your work, you don't have to bother about it. So far as you have this imagination of beauty, this is your own sense of beauty, and you brought this into existence, you don't have to look for approval. Know that you are glorifying God in your own sense of beauty. You should know that. We all really have to know that is not always about one pattern or about standard. There is more to what we do not comprehend. I know that by now you have so many reasons why you want to stick around, why you want to subscribe, why you want to hit that notification bell, because you know I am here to entertain you in a cross section of so many topics. So please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you have, hit the notification bell to be reminded all the time when I upload a video. We are almost getting there. So we've done the 4 sections of 3 braids behind, and here we are trying to complete the 2 sections in front of 3 braids each. On the front part, I am making it a little longer so it consumes more of the attachment. So when it's time to make the ball at the end, it looks smaller, so I have to add more attachment in order to make it have the same shape and size like the others. And I think it's moving smoothly. I like that. You see, I stop every step of the way and give that smile of contentment. So one tip I've noticed with this extension is you should twist that around before getting it hooked up on the crochet. Because if you don't do that, you find yourself wasting time, because this extension will be getting itself stuck on the crochet, and you'll find yourself doing the back and forth trying to put that into it. And I'm sure since this video is in a fast forward mode, you might probably have this question in your mind: how long did you take to do this hairstyle? Yeah, I think we will do it this way. Get down in the comment section below and just tell me how long you think I took to do this hairstyle, and in my next video I will read those comments and tell you exactly how long I took it. So just go ahead. Right now I am feeling so excited. Look at that joy, that excitement, that satisfaction, that happiness, that contentment. Yeah, you can name it all. You know that feeling when you are getting that thing you have in your mind. It looks so good. And now, I'm also sure that you have noticed my face when I get serious. Look at that mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is not serious. Oh my God. Such a facial expression. Why did I even mention it? Please forget about that. Please don't focus on my facial expression. Focus on how the hair is being done. We are on the last one right now, and I'm happy that we're almost done. I think I've gained consciousness. Now, in my next videos, when I'm doing my hair, I will be smiling even if there's no room to smile. I will keep smiling. If you have been keen enough, you will notice that throughout the video, I always try to make sure there is a symmetrical balance on the left side of my face with the right side. So I make sure the ones that fall on the right side have a symmetrical evenness with the one on my left side. You know, I want it to have that arithmetical beauty. I don't even know if that's an expression, but you understand what I mean. Another thing too you should note is you will have difficulties trying to form this ball at the end. But just know you have to play around trying to figure it out. And you will get it. You will get it, of course. Remember, you will not always get it at the first time. Just keep playing around, trying and error, and you will get it. Yes, you can. So here we are. Ta-da! All done. I'm so overjoyed that I can't even express my happiness. Like, look at those lines. Look at those patterns. It looks as if it was done by a pro, right? Come to think of it, I had watched a video on Instagram where a hairstylist had to charge extra for parting your hair. So you pay for her to braid your hair and you pay extra for the parting. Like, for real. You all know the main inspiration behind this hairstyle is Yemi Alade. Yeah, I think this hairstyle is so practical, easy, flexible that she has made it her to-go hairstyle. She wears it in all forms, from small to medium to large. I first noticed her with this hairstyle on the London Headshot Prize Day, where she met stars among others like Ed Sheeran, and they started arguing about the Ghanaian and Nigerian jollof. And it made me to think, is there anything like Cameroonian jollof? I don't know. She equally met the popular actress Emma Thompson. At the mention of her name, first thing that comes to my mind is Nanny McPhee. It is such a great movie to watch in family with kids. Make sure to check Yemi Alade's Instagram account. This is literally her ready-to-go hairstyle. She wears it in all forms, all sizes, all length. Just check that out. At the mention of the song title, Dans la Sauce, my Cameroonian folks already know what it is. Yeah, our Cameroonian artist, Renise, she wore this for a performance of her song. As already mentioned, Rihanna wore this hairdo for a British Vogue Coverage, and it was said to have been inspired from the African Madagascan people, as you can see on the background of the right side picture. And they call the hairdo as Tanavo. So I did mine a little longer because I wanted to be able to style this hairdo in so many different ways. I'm just going to show you real quick few ways I style this hair. And if you follow me on Instagram, you will see so many ways I've been wearing this hairstyle in. If you're the type who doesn't like hairstyles with bangs, like hairstyle covering your face, this is the perfect way for you to wear this, and it reveals your face and it looks so good. The reason that motivated me to do this hairstyle is because it's African and we had a Cameroonian cultural come together. I didn't have to introduce myself, just my hair spoke in volume. Yeah, I dared myself and I carried myself so majestically, so purposefully, so gracefully in this hair and this attire that everybody kept admiring that. Even some white folks had to stop their cars on the road to tell me, wow, you look so beautiful, I love your hair. Just take a look at that. So follow me on Instagram to see there's so many ways I wore this hairstyle in. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.